Hey guys, welcome back to Moneo Pura. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the basic ingredients that you would need in your home to help you make DIY products for your natural hair. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. If you've seen my last video that talks about the basic equipment that you would need to help you make DIY products at home, I already mentioned in that video that for the month of March, I'm going to be making DIY products for your natural hair. So I showed you in that video the basic equipment that you need in your home to help you to be able to make these products, just to make any products in general. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the basic ingredients that you would need. But before I jump right on into the video to show you guys the ingredients that you would need, I would like for you to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, and also smash the notification bell so that you are notified when we do upload more videos. If you're not following us on our Instagram, I will link in the description box below, and it'll be somewhere on the cards above as well. So make sure you head over to our Instagram and follow us on our Instagram account as well. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a really important one, and it just surrounds hygiene. Especially after coming out of the pandemic, we need to be extremely careful, even when we're making products at home, but especially if you're making products that you're going to be selling. So the first thing I'm going to say you guys should try and get your hands on is isopropyl alcohol, 99.9% pure, and it's this right here. You guys can see it. And what you do is you put this into a spray bottle, and you can spray all your equipment down before using them. Spray the equipment and wipe it down before you use them. And this just really helps to make sure that you are keeping what you're making to, somewhat of a high standard. So isopropyl alcohol is a really good thing to have in the house. You can use it for so many different things as well. But we're going to be using it to clean and sanitize our equipment. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is distilled water. So I'm going to show you my one right here. I've got purified water. This one I think is 2 liters, or is it 5? It's 5 liters. They are not that expensive to get your hands on. You can get them from Amazon, from a beauty supply store. This is purified water. It's not the normal water that you buy from the supermarket, right? So you need to get your hand on distilled water or purified water to help you to be able to make your product, just to keep everything clean and clear of bacteria, yeast, and all that nasty stuff. That 5 liter that I got was only $2.99, so they're inexpensive, and it just keeps your product safe. And remember, for the month of March, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make different type of hairsprays. So you can use other waters, but I'm just saying this is the best thing to use just to keep everything clean, because we love our hair and we don't want anything to happen to our hair. So moving on from water, I'm going to talk about oils. So you need oils for our hair in general, and I'm sure if you're a natural, you have so many oils in your house already, and any oil is good. You can choose the one that works best for you, and some really good oils out there are sweet almond oil, I use avocado oil, I use extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, castor oil. So there's so many different oils that are out there that you can get, and you probably have them in your house already. So don't go out and buy new oils unless you really need it. So use what you have in your home, but I would say sweet almond oil for hair is absolutely amazing, along with olive oil. While we are on the topic of oils, I'm going to go ahead and talk about essential oils. Having essential oils to add to our products is not a must, but they make our product smells amazing, and also some of the essential oils also add benefits to our hair as well. So I have so many essential oils out there, but the three that I gravitate to the most when it comes to hair products are lavender essential oil, peppermint or tea tree essential oil, or rosemary essential oil. I'm either using 1, 2, or 3 or all of these in my recipe. Like I said, use whatever essential oil you have in your house or whatever essential oil that works for you. You don't necessarily have to run out and go out and buy these, but if you can, they're great for your hair, your scalp, and your skin. But use what you have in your home already. Remember guys, I am a natural on a budget, so I wouldn't necessarily go and buy something just for the sake of it or just because someone tells me to. So make sure you use what works for you. So on the topic of oil, water, essential oil, fragrance oil, and so forth, I'm going to talk about polysorbate 20 and polysorbate 80. Okay, you need one or the other. You don't necessarily have to have both. I have both, like I said, because I make hair and skincare products. And what these does is that when you have a formulation that is oil and water, because we know oil and water don't mix, right? Just adding a few drops of polysorbate 80 or 20 would help us to be able to combine the oil and the water together. They'll be mixed together, and you wouldn't necessarily have to keep shaking your hairspray or your product just to get it to work. In a lot of the hairspray that I'm going to be making, you might decide, oh, I want to add this essential oil to it. But wait, essential oils and water don't mix. Just adding a few drops of the polysorbate 20 or 80 to it, it literally would allow for those two to be able to mix together, and you won't have to keep shaking it for you to use it. Moving on to preservative. This is a must if you are going to be using water in your recipe. Okay, I've got Preservative Eco, which is one of the favorite ones to use in the UK, and I also have Spectrostat OEL. It's another good one, but most of the time you have to combine this with another preservative, but this one I would definitely recommend. You can find it on Amazon, you can find it on the website, on different websites as well. So preservative is a must if you are making products that contain water that you're not going to use up right away or within a few days, or you're making product that you know is going to come in contact with water, like body scrubs and so forth. So having a preservative is important, and this wasn't really that expensive. I think it was £5 or £6. And with your preservative, you have to make sure you check the website you're buying the preservative from to find out what the percentage usage range is, because that is what you're going to need to add to your ingredients when you're formulating your product. So make sure you check that out and write that down somewhere. The next thing we're going to talk about are butters. I've got mango butter, shea butter, cocoa butter, and these are literally amazing when you're making body butters, or when you're making hair butters, or you're making different types of even body scrub. Butters are a good way of sealing in moisture in your hair and also on your skin as well. So if you're making hair butters, body scrub, even leave-in conditioner, because I will be making a leave-in conditioner for you guys as well, you'll find I'm going to be using a lot of mango and shea butter as well. Moving on to the next thing are powders and Ayurveda herbs and tea and so forth. So I've got shebe here. I've got my box full of different types of powders and Ayurvedic herbs. So I've got moringa tea right here. This is green tea. I've got different herbs. So I've got cloves. This is fennel. I've got horsetail herb, and I've got horsetail powder. This is fenugreek powder. I've got aloe powder as well. I've got a lot of the Ayurveda herb, ashwagandha powder. What else have I got? I've got horsetail powder, so I've got the herb and the powder. This is, what is this? This is burdock root. It's really good to use in your Ayurveda hair and scalp oil. Burdock root. I've got Brahmi powder, and I also have brimrush powder as well. Here we go. So these are a lot of the herbs and powders that I use in my Ayurveda hair oil. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the description box below. Go ahead and check that out. So having different types of herbs in the house is amazing, because you can use it in your hair oils. You can add it to your deep conditioners. You can add it to your scalp before you shampoo. My goodness, it's endless possibilities when it comes to Ayurveda herbs. So make sure you get onto that. So last thing I'm going to mention, guys, are waxes. Waxes are not necessary, but they are so good. Have you found that when you buy your deep conditioner or your deep conditioner, there are like cetyl alcohol, the BTMS and so forth, because they just add so much moisture to our hair. So having the waxes are really important. But I have so many waxes here that I use for hair and also skincare. So I'm only going to mention the skincare one that I think you should get. You should definitely invest in BTMX wax. It's either BTMS 50, which is really hard to find, or BTMS 225. That anyone would work. So invest in BTMS wax. And also invest in cetyl alcohol, because combining cetyl alcohol with BTMS literally boosts your ingredients. And also emulsifying wax as well. Combining this with cetyl alcohol is also amazing for your hair and also for your skin as well. So if I am to say get waxes, emulsifying wax MS, cetyl alcohol, and also BTMX. Those three waxes, I would definitely say go for it. Buy it in smaller quantity, because you don't really need that much in a formulation unless you're making it to sell. I think that's all I've got to show you guys for this video. If you've made it this far and you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, share it with someone, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on our Instagram account as well. We would really appreciate that. So the next video I'm going to be making, guys, is going to be the DIY videos. I am so excited to show you what the first DIY video is going to be for March. So guys, wait for it. I am so excited, and I hope you guys enjoy all the DIYs videos I'm going to be showing you guys for the month of March. And if you do, subscribe to the channel. We want to try our best to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of March, and just help us get there. So until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.